Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your 2018 forecasts. It's nice to be back. I've missed everyone. I hope that everyone has had a beautiful time of celebration throughout the end of 2017 and a wonderful start to 2018. I apologize for the delay. I've been dealing with some health issues. I started off the year with a chest infection and then a twisted ankle. And so it's not been the best, but I hope it doesn't set the tone for the rest of the year. Thank you to everyone who's reached out and checked up on me, made sure I'm okay, and thank you to everyone for being patient. So we're going to look at the forecast. We're going to be covering the 12 months of the year and then just pulling a couple of additional cards at the end for the rest of January and what you can expect. As always, keep an open mind. These will be general readings. That means they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. Take whatever makes sense to you and then disregard whatever doesn't make sense because it doesn't apply. Watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And of course, if you would like a more in-depth reading specific to just you, you could get a private reading for that. And we are running special offer readings during this time. So if you're interested, check those out. The links are in the description box below. But other than that, let's have a wonderful 2018. I hope it brings us everything that we can handle. It's positive, growth, expansion, happiness, peace, okay? On an individual level, but also on a world level. So let's make the best of it, okay? We're going to check out the cards next for each of the signs. So I'm really excited to just get back into the flow of things, okay? So have a wonderful year and I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Hi Capricorns, welcome to your forecast. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor as your overall energy. This is a major arcana card. So for some of you, this just talks about, this being the year where you branch out, you venture off on your own, you start your own business, you become a supervisor, a manager, for some of you, a director, okay? Being put in a position where you get to be the deciding factor, you get to be the one making the judgment, you get to be making the one making assessments, reviews, okay, with the Emperor here. For those of you, this talks about focusing on home and family, focusing on being a good parent, focusing on being a good spouse, focusing on being a good provider with this energy as well. For others, this is an Aries, Sun or Rising, who's very significant for you during this time, or this just represents you feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling comforted, stabilizing, okay? Your financial situation is stabilizing, your health is stabilizing, relationships are stabilizing with this energy, and you're definitely making, you're taking steps towards creating something. So either that means trying for a baby, or coming across the person you're going to be spending the rest of your life with, or starting a relationship that leads to marriage, or starting a job that you could be retiring from, so you're going to be there forever, starting your business, and that will be going very well as well, okay? So doing better things for your health and making that a priority, okay? That sort of thing comes up. But it will be up to you to make the changes you want to see, to make decisions, to make changes if you want to see change happen. It will be up to you. This year is up to you. Whatever you want to do, it is up to you. You have to get it going. You have to get it started. You have to do the work for it. It's completely up to you, okay? In January, we have the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, this could be, once again, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign who's important to you, for better or for worse, making an impact in your life in the month of January. It could be your spouse, it could be your partner, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a boss. For others of you, this talks about, again, growth, success with your work situation, with your work sector. While for others, it is about becoming a father. For others, it's about focusing on your marriage, okay, in particular. It could also expand to serious relationships, but it focuses on marriage in particular. For others, you may be dealing with someone who is a little more stubborn than you are, okay? I feel that you may be dealing with someone who brings out the stubborn side of you, because they are so stubborn. So you may be butting heads with someone in the month of January. They may be a fire sign, or there may be another Capricorn, okay? The way to get this person to listen to you, or the way to meet halfway, is to make things a little lighter, okay? Not taking everything so seriously, not making a mountain out of every molehill. To try to keep things simple, to each talk about what you want and why, and to start from a standpoint where, okay, well, how about I get something and then you get something, and then we agree to disagree on the rest. But not getting, not allowing your temper to flare up, and not spiking their ego, their pride, their temper either, okay? Also, a good time for fun and social life, okay, also comes up. Obviously, it's a very general reading, so a lot of different scenarios are coming in. For February, we do have the Four of Wands, so again, the marriage card, the moving in together card, the buying a new house card, the getting a promotion, the getting a new job card. Again, stability, so you have another 4, stability, stabilizing, putting down roots with this energy as well. For some of you are looking at starting to work from home, or you are looking at starting your family, also comes up. This is reasons to celebrate. This is success, recognition, rewards, graduation, coronation, acknowledgements, awards, definitely coming through with the Four of Wands. People traveling to see you, or you traveling to see people. A focus on family, a focus on people coming together to be happy with you and for you. Definitely comes up with the Four of Wands. In March, we have the Queen of Wands. So you have the Emperor and the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in your reading. The Queen of Wands here for some of you. So again, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or rising sign. You may be dating this person. You may be interested in this person. You may be married to this person. This could be someone in your work, a friend, whatever the case may be, okay? In most cases, this person comes up as a helping hand, a loyal friend, a loyal partner, a genuine person trying to get to know you. For others of you, this feels like a mother figure, or a focus on motherhood, or a focus on children, or a focus on, again, marriage and being a provider and being a nurturer. I do feel that for some of you, love life is important. I feel that you find the person you're going to marry, or you start off the year being married, and you're starting to build that relationship, okay? You're starting to build upon that new situation where you're now your spouses. You're no longer boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? You've taken it to the next level, so you continue to build upon it. And also you're talking about your future and what comes next. For others of you, I feel that this may be a helping hand to do with business, to do with career. And for others, this is a physical trainer or a physical therapist that is helping you recover from something or reach your goals, okay? Also coming up here. In April, we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, you have reached your goals, and now you can afford to share, you can afford to splurge, you can afford to be generous with other people. You may be asked to help other people, you may be asked to support a member of the family or a close friend with this energy, maybe giving them a place to stay temporarily. More likely it's going to be money, financial support, but you're going to be the person people come to for help, for support in the month of April. For others of you, you're going to be very generous towards yourself, but also towards others. Buying things for everyone, helping people out with money, splurging, buying yourself nice things, buying other people nice things, okay? It's a good time for your finances. However, try to be balanced in your spending. Try to be balanced, okay? Always keep an eye on a budget, perhaps. Not restricting yourself too much, but also not going overboard with the spending, okay? Also, receiving permits, authorizations, approvals, green lights, the loans, the mortgages you're going for, receiving what you were applying for, okay? That's coming through as well. In May, we have the Five of Pentacles, so it's almost like we're taking a little bit of a step back. I feel that for some of you, you've overdone it in the month before. And this is a month where you're definitely sticking to a very strict budget. You're watching your pennies, okay, to just get back on track with your finances. For others of you, I feel that you may once again help someone by providing shelter for them, taking someone in. For others of you, you're looking for shelter. You're looking for help from friends or family, okay, with this energy. Something very temporary. It's just to get you over a bit of a hurdle, okay, is what I'm picking up on. But you do have very supportive people around you who will absolutely help with whatever it is you need. All you have to do is ask for help, okay? So that's very important. For others of you, I feel that you've made a very big investment financially. And so again, this is a month where you're focusing on healing your finances, okay? This could also be about cutting things out of your diet. Or taking on a very strict diet plan, okay, with this energy as well, to lose weight or to get cholesterol under control, or to prevent, for some of you are trying to get ahead of your health so that you don't develop diabetes, especially if it's in the family. So you're just cutting back on things, but that is not a bad thing, all right? And whatever scare you're going through, or whatever difficulty you're going through, or financial concern especially, it is temporary, very temporary, and all you have to do is ask for help. You will receive the help you need. You don't have to stress about it. In June, we have the Page of Swords. June is a month for you to read, review, research, taking exams, tests, qualifications, getting additional degrees. Education is important. For those of you, this is about a contract, reading the fine print. So maybe you've gone through a time of financial concerns because you were changing jobs, or because you quit your job or your contract ended and there was a bit of a wait time until finding a new job. But this is that new job in the month of June. For others of you, this is about communication, delivering speeches, inspiring people, empowering people. For others, I feel that you may receive news or information that is not, that's a bit challenging, okay? It could be, again, someone needing help or someone getting themselves in a bit of trouble. And it's up to you to help, or it's up to you to intervene, or you just hear about it. It doesn't really affect you directly, but you hear about it, and maybe you reach out to the person to ask if they need help. For others of you, I feel that there is an opportunity presented to you and you feel you need more time to think about it and you need more time to do research. Okay, so that's what's coming up as well. And for some, either you're holding back from taking up someone's offer, or you're dealing with someone who's holding back from you, withdrawing communication, or sorry, withholding communication, having a tough time getting hold of this person. Maybe they're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but regardless of the sign, you may have a difficult time getting hold of this person. And it could just be a case of miscommunication or technical problems happening as well. For July, we do have the Devil. So for some of you, this is your card. So for some of you, this is just a reminder to continue to focus on your priorities. Don't get tempted to, get lazy now, or to stop pushing yourself, or to slack on your diet, or to slack on your health goals and workout routine and stuff like that. It's just a reminder to continue to stay focused and very focused on your priorities, okay? For others, this is a very busy month, especially if you're just starting a new job, or a different type of role, or additional responsibilities. It's going to be a very busy month. It's also going to be a month where you feel like you're making a lot of sacrifices. Okay, so maybe you're choosing to focus on your relationship above all else. You're choosing to focus on your job and sacrifice everything else. You're choosing to focus on your health and making healthy choices, and so you feel like you're sacrificing everything else. But with the Devil, make sure that it's your choice, okay? And make sure that you're doing what's right for you, and you'll be fine. For others of you, you may feel stuck in a situation that you've been in for a long time. It's one of them where you feel you can't say no, or you feel guilted into something, or you feel pressured into something, or you feel like your hands are tied. And you may be struggling with that, okay, in the month of July. Once again, don't be afraid to use your power. And it's okay to say no every now and again, especially if it's a situation where you've done the best you could already. It may just be that other person's karma to bear, and it may be a case of you're not really helping them by allowing them to ignore their own lesson and their own experience, okay? So just keep that in mind for what it's worth. But it could be a wonderful time for making money, and a wonderful time for your career, your business, your status. You just have to make a lot of sacrifices with other things in your life at this time. As long as it's not forever, and you try to keep it in balance as much as you can, and you don't go overboard, or you don't go too far overboard, it will be a good thing. In August, we do have the 9 of Swords. So for some of you, you're dreading having to have a conversation with someone. I do feel that someone's latching onto you and making you responsible for their problems and resolving their problems. And so this is you dreading having to have that conversation. For others of you, this is you have had the conversation and now you're so worried about that person, especially if they're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The 9 of Swords is also you're overworking yourself, again, because of a situation where you feel you have to do something, where you feel like you can't say no, even though you would like to. It's being exhausted, it's not resting properly, it's not eating properly, it's not taking care of yourself, not putting yourself first, and your body, your mind is really, and your heart are all telling you that something needs to stop, okay? And you're dreading it, but in your heart you know that that needs to happen. So try not to overthink things. You know you're doing the right thing. Just take a deep breath, hope for the best, know what you're responsible for, and know what everyone else is responsible for. You're only responsible for yourself at the end of the day. You can help, but it's not your responsibility to carry someone else's burden, okay? So try not to stress over that sort of thing, okay? I know it's easier said than done. In September, we have the moon. So the moon for some of you is a time for revelation. So again, a very emotional type of conversation is happening, but it needs to happen. You've been putting it off, you've been collecting your thoughts, you've been trying to figure out a way to express what you have to say, and it's happening. It's a time of revelation, it's a time of truth being spoken, and it may be a little difficult because your emotions are involved and you're afraid of hurting the other person's feelings, or you're afraid of you getting hurt. However, it's what needs to happen, okay? So you're just having to do that, to take care of that. For others of you, you may be dealing with someone who has a drinking problem, or you may turn to drinking or just bad habits in general, okay, to get away from an unpleasant situation. Again, remember with the Devil card and the Emperor in your reading, what you choose, you will create, you will manifest in your life. So always be aware of that, and do what needs to be done. Do the right thing, okay? Always be mindful of your health. I feel that you will, with taking on other people's burdens this year in particular, you may throw out your balance in terms of your health, okay? So just be mindful of that, and always look to restore the balance and prioritize yourself as well. For others of you, this is looking at resolving a sleep disorder, or an issue with migraines, or an issue with stress, okay? Taking time to heal that, to resolve that, to get to the bottom of things. Therapy comes up here, mediation comes up here, counseling comes up, okay? And it could be individual, it could be a couples, it could be family counseling with this energy as well. It is towards healing. So try to address what needs to be addressed. Don't hide it. Don't sweep it under the rug, okay? In October, see, we have Temperance. So this is healing. This is expressing yourself. This is being clear about your intentions and being clear about what you will and will not do. This is also kind of withdrawing from a situation, and you choose to restore the balance of your own life, of your own health, to focus back on yourself, your goals, your relationship, your health, your work situation, your dream. Okay, and you're withdrawing from someone else's crazy, toxic, negative experience. You've helped as much as you could, and you've reached that point where now they just have to help themselves, and we have to be okay with the fact that they choose what's going to happen to themselves. We can't force someone to help themselves. It has to be their choice. So I feel that you may be dealing with someone with an addiction, or who's refusing to take accountability for their own actions, their own behavior, the choices that they're making. Someone who always feels like a victim, always portrays themselves as a victim, and you may be dealing with that person in the year. However, remember what your responsibility is, what your role is, and remember to put yourself first. Okay, don't forget to put yourself first, and do things that restore balance in your life, or that maintain the balance in your life. You may also see delays happening in the month of October. You may also see things taking longer than what you would like, or less than what you expected, okay, because you're working on divine timing. The next card that we have is the Justice card for the month of November. So the Justice card here can see you parting ways with someone. Again, it's about making something official. It's about making something formal. It could be a divorce situation. It could be, for some, I feel like it's cutting someone out of your will, or canceling financial support that you send them every month. Okay, stopping that. For others, it's about the end of a contract because it's unfair. Okay, it's an unfair situation. The Justice card here is also talking about karma, karmic lessons, karmic cycles. So you may be at the point where you're now starting to use your own power, starting to say no, starting to weigh your options and decide what's best for you, what's not good for you, who you want to have in your life, who you don't want to have in your life. Again, we have air sign energy. It could be someone who's a Libra in particular. But this is a very intense focus on your part on keeping the balance in your life and focusing on what you deserve, more than, you know, thinking about other people. You're thinking about yourself more than thinking about other people in order to restore the balance in your life, because until now you've been focusing on others more than yourself. Okay, this is also legal wins. Anything to do with litigation, anything to do with custody agreements, with support, spousal support, child support, anything that was owed to you, anything that was to do with lies, deceit, accusations, false accusations, fraud, people trying to take credit for your work, anything like that. Okay, you will come out on top, basically. The truth will come to light. You will come out on top with the Justice card. You will get what is owed to you. Okay, for December we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant here, there's a focus on family, the family coming together, maybe, you know, because it's the holidays. For others of you, it's starting a family in December, or someone giving birth, and this is about christening. For some of you, are getting a new house. You're buying a house because you're planning to start a family, or you're buying a house to fit your family with this energy. It's also focusing on your faith, your spirituality, going to church more, or temple, or to spiritual places, taking part in ceremonies or rituals or sermons, anything like that, being present. Is very, very important here for you. I feel like it's also part of a cleansing process for you, where you release the burdens of the year and the difficult lessons of the year, and welcoming better times ahead. For some, this is also about marriage, getting married, or attending a marriage celebration with Hierophant as well. Getting a job. The Justice card will also talk about getting a job and contracts. And this is to do with, you know, the government, to do with law, to do with family business, to do with large corporations, multinational companies. And it could be that this is the job where, or this is the company that you're going to be a part of until you decide to leave or until you get to retire. Okay, it's that sort of company that looks after its employees, and you're going to have a happy life there. Okay. Your overall energy and advice, we have listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. So absolutely, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and trust what it tells you, okay, throughout the year. For others of you, I feel that a lot of people, or one person in particular, will try to pull at your heartstrings to guilt you into something, or to make you feel bad for them, or responsible for them, that sort of thing. So again, be mindful of that, and be mindful that you don't do that to someone else. It could be reversed, okay? It's a general reading, so I'm just picking up on the energies. They could go either way, so just keep that in mind. For others of you, it is a year for you to focus on what makes you truly, truly happy, on what fulfills you, as opposed to what may deplete you and drain your energy and your joy, okay? Protect your heart, so it could be a year where you need to focus more on your relationship, or you need to focus more on your loved ones and being present for them and taking care of them, but not in the sense where you do everything for them. Taking care of them in the sense of just making sure everyone's okay, checking in, keeping the family together, that sort of thing. It's also the year you could, again, change your job or get a job that you're going to be absolutely in love with. That will bring you a lot of fulfillment, and also a lot of it's joy, but also financial rewards and recognition. Okay, you may attend, counseling sessions, therapy sessions, or you may be the person asked to advise or to counsel with this energy as well. Communication is important, so either looking at how to communicate, learning how to communicate, or attending classes and courses about being a good communicator, about self-empowerment, about how to be a successful negotiator, about just self-development, okay? Classes, courses, books, courses, audiobooks on self-development, self-empowerment, and how you can be the best you can be, okay, and reach your full potential. So overall, it looks really good, okay? You have some lessons to deal with, some kind of heavy energies to deal with every now and again, but remember, it's up to you how far you want to go. That it's up to you what you want to allow to happen in your life. It's up to you who you want to allow into your life. It's up to you to choose how much you want to help someone. Don't let people guilt you into anything. For the rest of January, what you can expect, we have the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. So again, this is about study. This could also be about looking behind the veil, looking deeper into a situation. You may be talking to a very charismatic person, whichever capacity that is, and they're making some big promises, or whatever it is that they're talking about. It's not really what they make it out to be. So again, just be mindful who you trust, and be mindful of checking your facts, getting answers before you sign on the dotted line. Getting things in writing, okay, with this energy, whatever the case may be, and trust your intuition about whatever is offered to you, and trust your intuition with any choices you're going to have to make for the rest of January. Again, get answers, look deeper into things, talk to people about it, get advice about it, okay, because you're going to have a lot of things to choose from, and not all of them will be the best for you. Or you're dealing with a situation where things are really not what they seem, and you need to take time to look at it properly, and you will see through that. You will see behind the veil and see the truth of a situation, as long as you don't rush into anything, or allow yourself to kind of be swept away by someone's beautiful words and promises, okay? Also, it's energy that says be mindful of your time, what you spend your time on, what you invest time, energy, and resources into. You may be tempted to go a lot of different ways, to invest in a lot of different things, and that could be, trying to do it all at the same time, all right? And it's just saying, be wise, use your wisdom, take it one day at a time, one thing at a time, or just be realistic with how far you want to invest, and what you can really do and what would benefit you most to do at this time. Get a priority list going, and you have your answers. Also about searching, so maybe the search process is over, you get a new job, okay? Or a house, or whatever it is you're searching for. So that is your reading. I hope that it helps you. The best way to get the most out of a forecast is to just come back and check every month how far you've come and what's to come with this energy. But I hope you have a fantastic year. Remember, it's all within your hands. It's whatever you decide goes. So use that power for yourself this year, okay? Have a wonderful time ahead. I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.